Good morning children. So today we are going to solve the NCERT exercise of second chapter, that is electrostatic potential and capacitance. So please keep the NCERT textbook in front of you so that it becomes easy for you to solve the given problem, as I'll be dictating the statement and solution will be here, right? So please keep your NCERT in front of you and you can easily write down the values, right? The first question says, 2.1 question says, two charges 5 into 10 raised to power minus 8 coulomb and minus 3 into 10 raised to power minus 8 coulomb are located 16 centimeter apart. At what point on the line joining the two charges is the electric potential zero? We all know that electric potential is the amount of work done in bringing a charge from infinity to a given point. किसी भी point तक लाने में किसी भी charge को जो work done होता है, that is called as electric potential, right? And it is given that the potential at infinity is considered as zero because the distance is so large, so potential at infinity is considered as zero, right? So two charges are given. What is given in the question? Charge 1 5 into 10 raised to power minus 8 and charge 2, that is 3 into 10 raised to power minus 8. The distance between them is 16 centimeter. Immediately we will convert centimeter to meter. Say suppose this is the first possibility. First possibility is positive charge we have kept here, negative charge we have kept here. The distance between them is 16 centimeter, right? The total distance between them is 16 centimeter. This distance is 16 centimeter. Now let us assume that point P lies in between Q1 Q2. दोनों charges के बीच में point P lie करता है, right? And they are asking at what point on the line joining the two charges the electric potential is zero. So we can have two possibilities. What are the two possibilities? This point P can lie at the center इन बिटवीन द लाइन. ऐसे अगर हम लाइन ज्वाइन करें तो पॉइंट पी यहां हो सकता है या पॉइंट पी इसी लाइन पे आगे हो सकता है. सो फर्स्ट विल डिस्कस द पॉसिबिलिटी व्हेन पॉइंट पी इज इन बिटवीन बोथ द चार्जेस. सो व्हाट हमने मान लिया पॉइंट पी पे नेट पोटेंशियल जीरो है. पॉइंट पी पे नेट पोटेंशियल जीरो मतलब इस चार्ज की वजह से जो पोटेंशियल होगा प्लस इस चार्ज की वजह से जो पोटेंशियल होगा दैट विल बी द सम ऑफ बोथ विल बी जीरो. नेट पोटेंशियल जीरो होने का मतलब इस चार्ज का पोटेंशियल और इस चार्ज का पोटेंशियल इस तरह से एडजस्टेड है कि दोनों का एडिशन जीरो आ जाएगा. देन ओनली द पोटेंशियल एट पॉइंट पी कुड बी जीरो. सो लेट अस से पॉइंट पी कितना दूर है? x दूर है, right? x distance. So remaining distance is 16 centimeter minus x, converting centimeter to meter. So what is the remaining distance? 0.16 minus x. Potential due to this point, let us say this is V1. Potential due to the second point 2p, let us say this is V2. So at point P net potential is zero. इसका मतलब V1 और V2 का वैल्यू कितना होगा? Zero. K Q1 by x. As we know that the expression for potential is K Q by R. So K Q1 by x, क्योंकि इसका distance x है, plus K Q2 by remaining distance. What is the remaining distance? 0.16 minus x. The addition of both of them is 0. So when addition is 0, we take this point right hand side. This becomes K Q1. Q1 का वैल्यू रख दिया अपॉन डिस्टेंस रख दिया इज इक्वल्स टू K Q2 बाय x. ये इधर जाके माइनस हो जाएगा, लेकिन क्योंकि इस चार्ज में भी माइनस है तो ये माइनस माइनस क्या हो जाएगा? प्लस. आई हैव रिटन इट एज प्लस. K कैंसिल, 10 की पावर माइनस 8 कैंसिल. व्हाट रिमेन्स? 5 बाय x इज 3 अपॉन द रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाइंग, rearranging the terms, we get the value of x as 0.1 meter. X is 10 centimeter from the first charge. कितना दूर है x? 10 centimeter. मतलब remaining distance कितना है? 16 minus 10, that is 6. So point P कहाँ lie करता है जहाँ पे potential zero हो? That distance is 10 centimeter. There could be a second possibility. Second possibility is ये हमने charge 1 ले लिया. This is charge 1 and this is charge 2, Q2, right? Charge 1 is same, charge 2 is same. अभी ये point P जरूरी नहीं है इन दोनों के बीच में हो. This point on the same line can be outward also. So let us say potential at this point we need to find. So इस charge की वजह से potential यहाँ पे. So let us say that distance is x. पहले भी हमने x लिया था, अभी भी हम distance क्या लेंगे? x. रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस क्या हो जाएगा? पहले हमने लिया था 16 सेंटीमीटर माइनस एक्स, अभी हम क्या लेंगे? क्योंकि ये पूरा डिस्टेंस x है तो रिमेनिंग विल बी x माइनस 16 सेंटीमीटर और x माइनस 0.16. सो पोटेंशियल ड्यू टू दिस पॉइंट, दिस चार्ज plus potential due to this charge should be equal to 0. So potential due to one charge whose distance is x plus potential due to second charge whose distance is this should be 0, or we can say V1 should be equal to negative of V2. Putting k q1 by distance, what is the distance? X is equals to k q2 by distance. What is the distance? X minus 0.06. minus sign was there in the charge also. ये दोनों minus क्या हो गए? Plus हो गए. Cancelling k, cancelling 10 raised to power 8. What remains? 5 by x is equals to 3 by x minus 0.16. So rearranging, cross multiplying, we get x is equals to 0.4 centimeter. Right, you can check the calculation. और 0.4 मीन्स x is 40 सेंटीमीटर अवे, मतलब इन दोनों के बीच का डिस्टेंस तो 16 है, लेकिन x ऐसा पॉइंट जहां पे दोनों चार्जेस का पोटेंशियल 0 हो और वो पॉइंट मिड पॉइंट ना हो के बाहर की तरफ हो, मतलब लाइन पे ना हो के बाहर की तरफ हो, तो कितने डिस्टेंस पे दोनों चार्जेस का पोटेंशियल 0 होगा? दैट डिस्टेंस विल बी 40 सेंटीमीटर. राइट, 40 फ्रॉम हियर, 40 फ्रॉम फर्स्ट चार्ज, लेकिन सेकेंड चार्ज से कितना दूर होगा वो? 40 minus 16. So how much away? It will be 24 centimeter away from the second charge. So you may write your answer in any terms. You may write 40 centimeter from this charge or 24 centimeter from this charge. Both the ways your answer would be right. I hope you understood this. Right. Proceeding to the second one. A regular hexagon of side 10 centimeter. Regular hexagon, right? All sides are same. All sides are same and the diameter is double of the side, right? So this will be 20, this will be 20, this will be 20. It means अगर हम center का distance ले तो ये 10, 10, 10 regular hexagon, right? Half of the diagonal will be same, 10 centimeter each. So a regular hexagon of side 10 centimeter has a charge of 5 microcoulomb at each of its vertices. सारे वर्टिसेस पे कितना चार्ज रखा है? 5 माइक्रोकूलम. राइट, कैलकुलेट द पोटेंशियल एट द सेंटर ऑफ द हेक्सागन. वेरी सिंपल, वी हैव टू फाइंड द पोटेंशियल एट द सेंटर. सेंटर का डिस्टेंस यहां से भी 10 है, यहां से भी 10 है, यहां से भी 10 है, चार्जेस भी सेम है, डिस्टेंस भी सेम है, तो पोटेंशियल भी क्या होगा? सेम होगा. बट क्योंकि 6 चार्जेस हैं तो पोटेंशियल अप्लाइंग द सुपरपोजिशन प्रिंसिपल, टोटल पोटेंशियल विल बी V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 plus V5 plus V6. But all the potentials are same. All V1, V2, V3 are same. So we can say 6 times the potential due to one charge. So the distance is 10 centimeter. Converting it immediately into meter, potential at center will be 6 times the potential due to one charge. क्योंकि R भी same है, सबका charge भी same है. Putting the value 6 into 9 into 10 to the power 9, charge 5 microcoulomb converting to coulomb divided by R. Solving, we get 2.7 into 10 raised to power 6 volt. This is the potential at the center of the regular hexagon. Right? I hope this is clear to you. Proceeding to 2.3. Yes, two charges. Keep the notebook, keep the textbook in front of you. That will help you in reading. Two charges plus 2 microcoulomb and minus 2 microcoulomb are placed at point A and B 6 centimeter apart. Now there are two charges plus 2 microcoulomb at point A and minus 2 microcoulomb at point B, and they are separated by a distance of 6 centimeter. Right? Identify the equipotential surface of the system. अभी ये चार्ज प्लस ये चार्ज माइनस, ये क्या हो गया? दिस इज द डायपोल. राइट, डायपोल में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, सो ऐसे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन बनेगी. राइट, दिस इज अ स्ट्रेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन, uniform electric field. For this uniform electric field, what is the shape of equipotential surface? We have learned that if the electric field is uniform, the shape of equipotential surfaces are the planes. What kind of planes? Perpendicular to the direction of electric field. तो इसके वजह से, इन दोनों चार्जेस की वजह से कैसा होगा equipotential surface? Shown in the blue box. ये जो plane है, this will be the equipotential surface. Right? So we may say that equipotential surface is a plane normal to AB, a plane normal to AB. Right? Second part says what is the direction of electric field at every point on the surface. ये जो surface है यहाँ पे direction of electric field क्या होगा? We have learned कि equipotential surface पे 90 डिग्री 90 डिग्री 90 डिग्री 90 डिग्री, हर एक पॉइंट पे क्या होता है? 90 डिग्री. तो हर एक पॉइंट पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कैसा होगा? At this is normal to the surface. हम यहाँ पे ले कहीं भी हम ले, electric field will be normal. Right? And what is the direction of electric field at every? Yeah, this is the same only. Direction of electric field will be from positive to negative and perpendicular to the plane. अगर ये plane है, so this is the direction of electric field, perpendicular or normal to the plane. That's simple, right? So question number 2.4 is based on spherical conductor. That has been deleted from your syllabus, right? So we will not do this, we will ignore this question. And coming to question number 2.5, right? A 2.5 question says a parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates. So we know that when air is in between the plates, the capacitance is given by epsilon naught A by D. और air को अगर हम replace कर दें किसी medium से, तो वो बन जाता है K times epsilon naught A by D. So a parallel plate capacitor with air in between the plates has capacitance of 8 picofarad. How much is the capacitance given? 8 picofarad, right? What will be the capacitance if the distance between the plates is reduced to half? अभी जो D है उसको हमने half कर दिया, right? And the space between them is filled with a substance of dielectric constant K. पहले हम capacitance दिया हुआ है, क्या दिया हुआ है? Epsilon naught A by D दिया हुआ है, कितना? 8 picofarad. This is for air, when air was in between. Now the D has been reduced to half. D क्या बन गया अभी? D by 2 बन गया. और उन दोनों के बीच में air ना होके we have kept a dielectric whose dielectric constant is 6. So now for dielectric, C will be K times epsilon naught A by D. But now D is reduced to half, right? So new capacitance will be K कितना रखा है? 6 epsilon naught A D by 2. This 2 goes up, it becomes 12. 6 into 2 epsilon naught A by D. But epsilon naught A by D हमें already दिया है क्वेश्चन में, कितना दिया है? 8 picofarad. So we'll simply multiply 12 into 8. That is the answer is 96 picofarad. Very simple. Right, children? Question number 2.6. 3 capacitors, each of capacitance 9 picofarad, are connected in series. So we know in series what remains same? The charge remains same. And what distributes? Voltage. The potential difference V distributes. It divides, right? What is the total capacitance of the combination? What is the total capacitance? We know the formula for series. In series, 1 upon CS is 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So how much is each? All are equal 9. So 1 by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 9. Total will be 3 by 9, that is 1 by 3. So what is CS? The value of CS is we have to reciprocate because ये 1 upon CS है. So the answer is 3 picofarad. What is the equivalent capacitance in series? So your answer will be 3 picofarad. Second part says what is the potential difference across the capacitor when the combination is connected to 120 volt supply. अब ये सारे combination को हमने 120 volt से connect कर दिया. So series में क्या होता है? Potential divide होता है depending on the value of C. लेकिन इसमें C क्या है? सारे C same है 999, तो पोटेंशियल भी इक्वली डिवाइड होगा. सो 120 वोल्ट से कनेक्ट किया तो 120 वोल्ट भी इक्वली डिवाइड होगा इनटू 3 पार्ट्स. सो व्हाट इज द पोटेंशियल? 120 डिवाइडेड बाय 3. द potential of each capacitor is 40 volts. That will be your answer.